going to give it to Elvis Joseph, and boy, he got hit hard. Upended there as Pernell Davis and Brian Smith get to him at the 19, and that has the clock moving. And if Southwest Louisiana doesn't want to snap it again, they won't have to, I don't think.
Well, obviously, they're willing to take what they've got and go to the locker room.
He marked it ready for play after the 25-second mark. Watch this hit. Whack.
That's excellent. Coming off a block. I didn't get the number, but this is an active front four.
It was Brian Smith and Pernell Davis who got together. And so we finished one half of play. That clock at 1 second and out at 0. At the end of the first half, the UAB Blazers had one called back, but they have a 14-0 lead over Southwestern Louisiana down in Cajun country. They will go up to Arkansas State next week for their next game, and then they have mostly home. Matter of fact, North Alabama is going to come in here in a couple of weeks, a Division II team from Florence. So UAB coming out. Blazers will receive the second half kickoff. And Jack, what do you think went on in that Southwest Louisiana locker room? You think they talked a little bit about defensing the option?
I think somebody said, how fast is that quarterback? And faster than what we thought he was the answer. So they're going to be changing some schemes to keep the quarterback from getting that head start down the field. Now, exactly how they're going to do it, it's probably
and I'll be very surprised if he takes any in the second. Dixon most of the way, although Ernest Ross was in there for part of one series. UAB will be receiving, so we'll find out early what defensive adjustments Southwest Louisiana may have made. UAB won the opening toss, deferred their option, and so now they are able to opportunity.
They've just got to make sure that the quarterback doesn't get loose somewhere and make a play, because that one scramble could be an indication of things that could create some problems.
Well, Lucius Foster is back along with Omar Parker waiting deep. Kicking off will be Jeremy Deach, a 5'10 senior from Granada Hills, California. So Deach ready to move on the football for Southwest Louisiana. We're underway with the second half, and this ball is going to be caught by Lucius Foster about a yard deep, and here he comes. Lucius got the 20, 25, got on out across the 30, and down he goes at the 34-yard line. Now, they had told me they would not use Lucius Foster on kickoff returns, just on punt returns.
There are not many people that use their starting tailback in returning kicks. I know nobody I ever coached with would, but I'll tell you this, it shows the commitment that young man has to want to do it, and Watson's commitment to the kicking game, which a lot of people give lip service, and they don't really support it with their best people.
All right, Travis Johnson is going to go wide to the left with Drake in the slot on that side. And Battles and Foster are lined up behind Daniel Dixon to start this second half. And here comes that option counter again, and they kind of hemmed it up that time. They cut off his path to the sideline. It was a penetration of Shannon Jeffries, the senior linebacker from Gulf Breeze, Florida.
You can tell it's a whole different approach to looking at the option, and people are playing a little slower behind the ball right here, and they're not. You can see the linebacker right there looking for the quarterback to come back the other way. They've got him slowed down. I think at this point they're better off just taking it straight out and just getting the corner on them.
Virtually no gain. Second down about 10. And check off from the sideline coming in to Daniel Dixon.
Got one-on-one coverage to his left, and maybe he's going to throw it out there and take advantage.
Well, he is going to throw it. He sent it out to Kevin Drake. Drake looking for a block. He is going to get across the 30 to about the 35 to about the 36. So not much, just a couple, and UAB will look at third down and about 8 to go.
You've got two corners out here with two wide receivers, and they're all. So if you can get 19 blocked and Kevin can handle this one corner one-on-one, you've got a chance to make a play. Now, number 5, and I can't remember.
Mark Silvas, yeah, made a nice
Mark
play.
Comes up and does an excellent job one-on-one.
Third down and 8. That was merely a matter of Drake beats him. He has lots of running room, and he didn't, and he didn't.
That's it. Matchup.
All right, shotgun formation. Cheating up for Southwest, and here comes the blitz. Dixon's going to run away from it, throw on the run downfield, and it was tipped away from Johnson at the last minute. And that's Mark Silvas again. So he made 2 big plays in a row. He's a sophomore from Slidell, 5'7", 161. And if he doesn't get a hand up there, Travis Johnson was open.
It's a great play by the defense to keep it from being a completion, but this is an outstanding job of a quarterback getting out of trouble on a dead run. And the ball's a little bit underthrown, but under those circumstances, it wasn't a very pretty spiral, but that was an excellent job by Daniel.
Dixon doing the punting, and they came at it, and they got part of it. It's partially blocked. Now it takes a UAB roll out across the midfield and rolls to the 49. So even though they partially blocked it, UAB gets a little forward progress out of the ball all the way out to the 49-yard line. So Dixon got a heavy rush on him, and that thing's blocked. Take another look.
I'll tell you, Nelson is going to do everything he can to get a short field, and that's force turnovers and create something in the kicking game. And right here, he came and he brought everybody. The leakage was from the left side. There was enough blockers. Actually, I think there was a little leakage everywhere.
The guy up the middle got it, but he didn't get it all, and it went forward. So from their own 49, here is Domek going to give to Elvis Joseph, and he broke a tackle at the line of scrimmage. Somebody tried to arm tackle him, and he twisted away and got across the 45 into the 44 before Brian Smith and Izell Reese combined to get him.
First 5 minutes here is awful important for UAB to reestablish some momentum. And thus far, it looks like there is an opportunity here for USL to get something going and get some momentum going in this ball game.
You think Elvis Joseph's been the big man? 66 out of 88 yards, and he just got a quick 7 there, so it's 2nd and 3. And Domek looking for his second completion. He's got it to Gassaway, and Gassaway going to break a tackle at the 35, get into the 33, and that is a first down. It took Southwest Louisiana into the second quarter, I think, to get their first down. So.
Excellent protection right here by the offensive line. He had a lot of time, and I tell you, he looked comfortable setting his feet. He had an open receiver, but this is an excellent delivery of the ball. There was nobody around him. I tell you, coming out and having the lead is a new experience, and right now the Blazers are going to have to find that spark that they had at the beginning of the ball game.
First down for 32, and Elvis Joseph is stacked up this time, and there's Brian Smith on the bottom of that pile, UAB linebacker. He filled the hole and grabbed Joseph by the ankle. So it's 2nd and 9, and we're just underway here in the third quarter. If you joined us late, UAB 14-0 leader at halftime, had 1 touchdown called back, had a couple other opportunities go astray, 1 on an interception, 1 on a missed field goal.
This is a draw and screen down right here, and UAB, if they decide to come, better make sure that they get everybody covered on some type of a delay pattern.
2nd and 9, and Joseph straight ahead is going to get a couple and then be jerked backwards. The ball came loose, but he was down before it popped out.
Still a very conservative call. It looks to me like Nelson's playing it for a 4-down series. If he gets close enough to do it, right now it's 2nd or 3rd and about 6 or 7.
Big James Lewis drove him back there with the tackle on Elvis Joseph. Now remember, this guy Joseph, he was playing high school football a year ago this time.
Absolutely. It's a quarterback down if they're playing it for a 3-down series. Nobody knows if they are playing it until the time gets here, but they've got to make a play here. They're going to be sprinting into this.
They need the 22. It's
3 receivers to one side.
3rd and 6.
Blitz coming.
He lofts it out here to Joseph, who bobbles it. Now he's got it. And now he's down the sideline inside the 20. First down.
Flag down on the play, and it looks like it's against USL behind the play.
Izell Reese bounced him out, and he juggled that ball, and while he was juggling it, his lineman tried to form a screen for him out there. Let's see what the call is going to be. The linesman making the call. UAB had a holding penalty that cost them a touchdown.
Should be.
And this is a block in the back against Southwest Louisiana.
Absolutely. It happens a lot of times.